If you have a new body Silverado or Sierra 1500 with a V8 and you want your truck to be more responsive, let me tell you why the Pulsar LT control module is so popular. Some people complain the truck feels a little sluggish when you step on the accelerator. Well, that's by design. These trucks have a lot of power, but not everybody can handle it. The manufacturers designed these trucks with hesitation in the throttle, and that's really great for some people, but I kind of like the extra power. The Pulsar LT will allow you to adjust the sensitivity on your throttle using your cruise control buttons while your cruise is turned off. Lots of people like to put bigger tires on the truck because they look great and they can allow you to go more places. But if your truck doesn't know what size tires those are, it doesn't have the correct information to get you in the right gears, and it can start to wander through the gears a little bit. Plus, if your speedometer is not displaying correctly, that can end up getting you a ticket. The Pulsar LT will allow you to adjust your tire size and correct all that. You can also turn off your start-stop feature, disable your dynamic fuel management, or even adjust your speed limiter along with some other things. The installation is super easy. With a negative battery terminal disconnected, plug it directly into your main engine harness. Then you simply fasten the module out of the way and reconnect your battery. All right, let me go ahead and show you how to set your power levels. First, what we got to do is turn on the engine. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to first make sure our cruise control is turned off. We can see on our dash there's no cruise control light on, so we don't need to press the button to turn it on or off. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to press the cruise cancel button. What that's going to do is that's going to put us up to show us what level we're in. We are in level 5, which is the most aggressive. So what I'm going to show you is from level 5, it will progressively come down to like level 4, level 3, level 2, level 1, and then 0. 0 is stock. That is exactly how much hesitation that General Motors gives you from the factory. Now, if I go to level 1, that's actually more hesitation than stock, less aggressive than stock. That's very beneficial if you are trying to like back a boat down a dock that's slick and you want to have more feathering in the accelerator where the accelerator isn't as sensitive, so you don't have to worry about your tire spinning. Or if you're going to hand the key off to a valet so they can go park your car and you don't want them to run into anything. You want to have less hesitation or less throttle in the pedal. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and put it up to the 20 mile an hour mark. This is going to give me a little more than stock as far as acceleration when I hit the pedal. And progressively, 3, 4, and 5 will give us more and more acceleration, less hesitation when we hit the pedal. Now, I'll tell you, if you're at level 5, there's not much hesitation at all. As soon as you hit that pedal, you are gonna go. So it might not be optimal if you're in the drive-through, but it's very simple to go back and turn down your throttle sensitivity in case you're in those kind of conditions, and then bump it back up. And then, of course, when you're in your cruise control mode, none of that will work. It won't adjust your sensitivity. But when your cruise control is turned off, it will. Now let me go ahead and turn off the engine and clear this out. Now I'm also going to shut the door so it's not dinging the entire time that I'm talking to you. All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to program the other features in the that we have access to. So I'm going to reach over. Let me press and hold the start button until it turns green on the bottom. Okay, let me clear out the features on the front. Okay, now with this in accessory mode, I can press and hold our cruise cancel button for a few seconds, and what will happen is the speedometer will sweep over to 140. All right, and now it's going to come back and it's going to stop at our 10 mile an hour mark. And the reason why it stops there is because it's telling us what mode we are in. Obviously, we're not moving. It's set to 10 miles an hour. That just tells us that we can adjust our speed limiter. I'm also not going to show you guys how to adjust every single thing. Most stuff is very straightforward. It's in your manual. You can just reference that. What I do want to do is bump up to our 30 mile an hour mark. That is going to allow us to adjust our tire size. Now, the tire comes from the factory as a 33" inch tire. It's a true 33, so it's 33.0 inches. So what I want to do is I want to press the cruise stop button, and that's going to come back to the tire size. It's 33 inches. Now I'm going to accept that. Now it's 33.0, so I'm going to accept the 33, and then I'm going to accept the 0.0. All right. Let me clear the screen here. When it comes back, now I need to put in my adjusted tire size. Now we've got 35s, but they're not a true 35. It's actually a 34.8. So I'm going to press my up button to go to 34. I'm going to accept that with the cruise stop. Now it's at 0, so I'm going to bump that up to 8 because it's 34.8. All right. Once that's there, I'm going to press the cruise cancel button again, and now it's accepted. It goes to 140 and then back, and that completely accepts that input. All right, now you also have the ability to do things like turn off your start-stop feature. You can disable your dynamic fuel management. You can clear any kind of trouble codes. But again, those things are very clearly spelled out in your instruction manual. If you decide to uninstall the Pulsar LT, it won't make any kind of digital footprint on your truck's computer. They're made in the USA and backed by a 1-year warranty. We ship them for free to the lower 48 states. So if you have any questions, call the experts or visit us online. Well, if you found that helpful, make sure you give us a like. Also, subscribe to our channel to keep up with our new projects and builds. And make sure you ring that bell if you want to be notified every time we come out with some new content.